Good morning, everybody. Tia Torres here with another episode of Tia Talk, the podcast. So, if I have to be honest, I almost quit the rescue world yesterday. True story. I was getting ready to make an announcement to all of my employees that I was done. I came back close. And it was a combination of a couple of things that transpired over the course of the day. The first being a Facebook post. I saw a Facebook post put out by another pit bull rescue, and it was a picture of a pit bull tied up to a tree in the middle of the woods. Well, I shouldn't say in the middle of the woods, in the woods near this particular pit bull rescue's location. And they vented, they put out a post along with the picture, just cussing out the owner and the person that did this. And, as a rescue, they were overloaded and they had no room. And you could just feel the pain and the anguish and the anger and the frustration in their post. Because as I'm reading their words, I'm thinking to myself, this is how we feel. Every time somebody dumps their dog on us, and especially in this manner. So I shared the post onto our page. And I even said, I feel these words with everything in my soul. And what was really upsetting is that within the Facebook page post of the Pit Bull Rescue itself, I went through the comments. And I could not believe how many people were actually being horrible to this rescue. And just telling them, how could you do this? How could you leave that? Why didn't you just take that dog? Because in the actual post, the rescue said, we can't take him. We have to send him to the animal shelter. We are that overloaded. And people on their page were just bashing them and saying things like, what kind of a rescue are you? You have no compassion. And I actually jumped in and snapped on a couple of people because I'm thinking, you have no idea what we go through as a rescuer, especially a rescuer who takes in a large number of animals. And it was very upsetting to see this because we have contemplated that at times when a dog has been tied up to our building and my employees are standing there crying, saying, we have no room. We have no kennel space. And they're in tears. They're exhausted. I mean, truth be told, everybody, this is why I have 15 dogs in my house right now. They're not all my dogs. These are dogs that I took out of the kennels, brought them into my house so that it would free up kennel space for a dog that just came in. And I think back to how many times did we come close to making this decision? And you know what? If I have to be honest, although we may not call animal control to come pick up a dog that's been tied to our our fence or our gate, we've turned people away and told them, you're going to have to go find a shelter or a rescue. We can't take another dog in. And to see these people just attacking the commoners, attacking this rescue. It just, I don't know. The animal rescue world has become meaner than ever. And I've been in the animal rescue world for about 32, 33 years. And to me, this is probably the meanest, and I don't even know another word to even use, but this is the meanest I've seen people become within the animal rescue world. Sorry, I have a dog coughing over here, getting over pneumonia. You okay, Worm? Oh, she's actually getting better, but you know what? Here's an example. This dog that you hear coughing in the background, she's been with us for 13 years, and nobody has ever applied to adopt her. Okay? She's a pit mix. She's not dog friendly. She's not cat friendly. She's a little weird around kids. So, not the most adoptable dog. And now she has pneumonia. So I took her out of the satellite location she was in. And I brought her to my house so I could, watch her night and day. This is what I mean. This is reality. And seeing again how mean people were, I thought, you know what? I don't know if I want to do this anymore. It's no wonder that animal rescues have to hide stuff from the general public, like what really goes on. Because the general public, I think a good majority of them can't handle the truth of what really goes on out there. The rescue that was being bashed, they actually clapped back on one of the comments and said, "Do you know how high the suicide rate is in the animal rescue world?" Like and she said it's comments like yours that send us into that. Because you just want to give up. And that's how I felt. I actually called one of my managers who I'm close with, and I said, I want to resign today. You guys are going to have to take over. I can't go on. And he's like, no, please don't, please don't. We'll crash and burn within months. And I just, goodness, this dog. Yeah, this is my reality. She's on heavy meds. And like I said, she's actually gotten better, way better. But Worm, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I know that I said I wanted to keep this podcast a little more uplifting, but I also want to keep it real. I didn't want to put this out there on my Tia Torres and Muzzle podcast because it would just turn into a flame throwing war. But this is more of me wanting to share my feelings, and I'm sure other animal rescue people as well. They're going through the same exact thing that we are. And especially after COVID, the tidal wave, the tsunami of animals that got dumped on us. It's unconscionable. I've never seen anything like it in my life. So be kind. Be kind, people. It's a tough world out there right now. And you know what? I think this episode, the topic of this episode, just gave me my closing tagline that I'm going to use on at least my dog related episodes. You may know it. In closing, I need to say it. My mission is to rescue. But my hope is that one day I won't have to.